The next to interpolate is Congresswoman Jinky Luistro.
Thank you,
You're
Mr. Chair.
recognized.
We were presented by the Matrix when we started the hearing on POGO. And indeed, Mr. Chair, the number of corporations, including the incorporators, are really overwhelming. However, Mr. Chair, I wish to commend DSJJ Suarez and SDS Don Gonzales for painstakingly presenting how Michael Young and Alan Lim are connected to all of this. However, Mr. Chair, to give us a rundown on how this investigation is going in relation to the matrix that was presented earlier, I wish to summarize what we have gone through already by enumerating the 4 significant personalities along with the corresponding location and the companies involved. So far, Mr. Chair, we were able to unfold the personality of Mayor Alice Goo, whom we later on found out is a Chinese national by the person Go Waping. She is from Tarlac, where we found a compound we call Baofu, and where we see 2 corporations involved in POGO, started with Hongsheng and later on converted to Yunzu An. The second personality, Mr. Chair, is Cassandra Leong. She figured in Porac, Pampanga, where there is a location we call Whirlwind, catering to the POGO operation of the company we call Lucky South. Tonight, Mr. Chair, we are all witnesses of the unfolding of another Chinese personality. This is in the person of Tony Yang, the elder brother of Michael Yang and Hong Jai Yang. This time, Mr. Chair, the location is Cagayan de Oro, where there is such a compound we call Alwana Compound, and allegedly there are 2 companies involved in POGO operation. One is Oro One, and the other is Sanja Steel. Ultimately, Mr. Chair, what surprises us tonight is the seeming link of Miss Alice Goo, one of the Chinese POGO operator, with a self-confessed Chinese spy by the name She Shijang. Apparently, Mr. Chair, based on the documentary that was presented, he operated a POGO corporation also. This one is in Myanmar, near the boundary of Thailand. And the name of the corporation is Yatai International Group, Mr. Chair. At this point, Mr. Chair, being the lead agency in this investigation, I wish to request the PAOC, from their perspective, how do we connect these 4 already significant Chinese personalities figuring in our POGO investigation, Mr. Chair? May we request Director Casio.
Madam Chair, as previously explained in the different hearings, it's more of the financial transactions that basically exposed the intricate links of these 4 said individuals and the companies to which they are also associated. So, but then again, Madam Chair, this is still an ongoing investigation. So we may still be able to uncover as we proceed with the financial investigation, as we defer to the AMLC, Madam Chair.
May we know, Mr. Chair, if PAOC has come across already this Oro 1 and Zanja Steel with respect to the allegation concerning POGO operation?
With regards to Oro 1, Madam Chair, we heard about it during the, because of a news report that was wherein a supposed inspection was conducted in the said location of Oro 1. And then when we heard of that particular inspection, ma'am, we dug into our files and were able to check that indeed Oro 1 was a customer service representative of Shonway Technology. By the way, Madam Chair, there are 8 others at one time that were CSR of Shonway Technology.
How about Sanjay Steel Corporation, Mr. Chair?
Madam Chair, with regards to Sanja, this is an ongoing investigation together with other law enforcement agencies and intelligence agencies, so to speak. We've seen the name of Philippine Sanja Steel in different alleged illegal transactions, not necessarily related to POGO, Madam Chair.
But have we visited the location of this Sanja Steel? The facility?
As far as the commission is concerned, Madam Chair, no. When the Bureau of Immigration was able to apprehend Mr. Yang last week at the Ninoy Aquino International Airport, we've received reports that a good number of vans left the compound early morning of the same day, the following day that he was apprehended, supposedly with the purpose of bringing out the foreign nationals in the area.
I understand that the only case that Tony Yang is facing right now is violation of immigration law. Is this correct?
That is affirmative, Madam Chair.
Do we have AMLA here? Mr. Chair, I wish to ask the AMLA if he's seeing any case which can possibly be filed against Tony Yang concerning his several corporations here in the Philippines, particularly with respect to violation of the AMLA.
Magandang hapon po, Madam Chair. Madam Chair,
May we request the resource speaker to please speak louder and maybe closer to the microphone?
magandang hapon po, Madam Chair. Money laundering is a derivative crime, meaning it has to proceed from an unlawful activity. As mentioned by Dr. Casio, what Mr. Yang is facing right now is violation of immigration law, which is not a predicate offense under the AMLA. But just the same, Your Honor, we are gathering all information, personalities that come up during investigation. We gather intelligence information and we investigate, Your Honor.
Mr. Chair, I wish to direct my question this time to Alice Goo. Mr. Chair, I wish to manifest likewise and direct this manifestation to AMLA, that I understand that there are cases already filed against the incorporators of Brick Hearts, which I understand is a subsidiary of Shonway. And Shonway being the company which is being served or serving Oro 1 and Sanja Steel. Considering the corporate relationship of Brick Hearts, Shonway, Oro 1, and Sanja Steel, are we not considering any possibility of violation of AMLA, having the cases filed already involving brick hearts as the predicate crime?
Your Honor, since the name of that corporation came up during the investigation of this committee, and in news accounts, Your Honor, we have started our investigation on brick hearts, Your Honor.
May we ask PAOC, considering the presentation of DS JJ Suarez earlier, that there was a kidnapping discovered in brick hearts, meron po ba tayong naka-file na kaso against the incorporators of brick hearts?
None to our knowledge, Madam Chair. We've heard of the kidnapping in relation to Shuangma technology and in relation to brick hearts. But then again, I would direct the said question to the Philippine National Police because the said reports were directed to them during that time of the investigation, Madam Chair, not to the Commission.
Mr. Chair, can we hear from the PNP? If we have the PNP here. There is a kidnapping incident in Brick Hearts. This one involves a Filipina. So may we know if a case was filed concerning this kidnapping incident? Mr. Chair, this is the corporation layering that we have been explaining since day one of our investigation. As a matter of fact, even prior to the creation of QuadCom, we have observed already the creation of so many corporations, however, with interlocking directors that adds to challenges on the part of the government, including the agencies, the PAOC, the PNP, and the AMLA, in identifying the Chinese personalities to be held responsible by the various illegal activities hiding under the guise of POGO establishment or even a customer service provider. Do we have PNP here?
Yes, Madam Chair, from the IDM, Colonel Landicho, sir. Ma'am.
Our
we
question to PNP is whether a case was filed concerning the kidnapping incident involving Brick Hearts.
We will check on that, ma'am.
I hope that the PAOC will be coordinating closely with AMLA and with the PNP because I understand that this is a very complex illegal activity involving so many companies, so many corporations, so many foreign nationals that gives challenges to us on identifying who is he and who needs to be charged in court.
Madam Chair, rest assured, I will bring this matter to our Undersecretary and to our Chairman, and we would do our best to coordinate with the said agencies in relation to Brick Hearts and Shuangma, because Brick Hearts has figured in so many POGO investigations already, Madam Chair.
I lament, Mr. Chair, that while we have unfolded already the personality of Cassie Ong, of Alice Goo, of Tony Yang, and even She in the documentary, I understand that there are still several corporations hiding under the guise of being a Filipino corporation, also hiding under the guise of being a BPO or customer service provider. I hope we can look into all of this, especially those companies which were mentioned in the matrix at the early part of our hearing, Mr. Chair. And can we ask Alice Goo now? Meantime, Mr. Chair, I will be yielding to the other members of the committee while waiting for Alice Goo.
While waiting for Ms. Go Waping, we'll recognize first Congressman PM Vargas.